Welcome back to Melanin and Cocktails. I am Amanda.
I'm Christina.
And tonight we are mixing up some cocktails and conversations. A nice little Silver Ray Pina Colada.
Thank you, Bruno.
We've got some juicy topics. But before we get started with that, Christina, where did we go last night?
To see our bestie at the Irvine Improv.
Tony Rock.
Yes, the best of the rocks.
Our second time seeing him. The very first time we saw him, I didn't know what to expect. We saw him in Ontario, California, and he is absolutely hilarious.
He is, and I'm so happy we were able to see him again. I feel like he didn't interact with the crowd as much last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
last night it was out of control.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Out of control.
Sorry, that's what I was saying. Because I remember, did we see him last year or earlier this year?
I think no, that was
last year.
Last year.
Okay. So first time we saw him, I feel like he did not interact with the crowd as much.
Right.
But it was also different
crowd
of people.
Yeah.
And then yesterday though, he was making friends, and some friends were trying to be forced on him, and wanted to be remembered regardless. And he had a nice little old lady there.
And we did not. He gave her a T-shirt. We did not want her to have that T-shirt.
I didn't want her to have a T-shirt.
You know. Should we say why?
He was nice, but I'm like, we don't always have to be nice. That's part of the problem. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah, it was an elderly woman there of
8.5 by 11
of Caucasian descent, and she wanted us all to know that she used to teach in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And it was so uncalled for. But he used that for material.
She's right there in the front so, regardless, he's for sure hearing her. He's then making sure that we also hear or are told what she just said to him, so that we're all a part of it. Anyways, Victoria, be quiet. But also, a light thing that we'll revisit at a later time.
Victoria, be quiet.
When your person, romantic relationship, or just a good friend is doing too much, it's okay to bring them back. Because she had a man with her.
But if you're the same way, why are you going to reel her back? Yeah, they probably act the same way.
No, he didn't look like he was. If they were acting the same way. At her?
At everything.
I don't know. He looked lightly uncomfortable. The
but
lady across from him. She was
sauced too, though, so she was drunk. But clearly.
I don't know. Reel her in.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. He's going to be in Oxnard next.
Yes.
I can't remember the dates, so you guys got to look up the tour dates. But he was hilarious. He'll be in Oxnard next, and we might just have to take a trip out there.
You know where we're for sure going to see him? When he does that one night at the Apollo. That's one of his hashtag goals. It's on his vision board, and we hope that happens for him.
Absolutely. Can you hear my dryer?
I can right now.
Hey! 1 second.
Okay. So, yes, he was great. We love to see different comedy shows. Who else have we seen together? We like to catch those, like the 5-cent ones from that the Ontario ones.
Yes.
People that we don't ever know, and then turns out then this is why we don't know you. He was not one of those. I'm just saying that we do
but okay,
comedy together.
What do you think about? See, I think comedian, and this is no shade to the comedians he's had up there. He's had some interesting comedians with him. But do you...
Openers.
Yeah, openers. Do you not get people that are as funny as you because you don't want to be outshined?
Yeah, we did bring this up last night.
What did you think about his...
I didn't like the last nights, too. Well, hold on. That was me, because the second one did help us. Because, real quick,
he was funny, though. He was funny.
Yeah, he was okay. He was funnier than the first guy. But, why you didn't tell our story, though? Because when I said that Tony is our bestie, I said what I said, and I mean what I mean.
Bestie.
Because he said, hey, everybody, he'll be selling shirts after. And he was. Through a proxy. But we actually showed.
You so smart to a proxy.
We actually talked to his second opener and let him know, like, no, we know him. And he went to the back, had a little conversation, and then he went like this for us to come back, and we went back, and we took a picture with him. Don't play with my girl. She gets us in places, okay? Shoot. As well as she could have had 2 white husbands last night, and she played in both their faces. I don't know why you trying to do this to us.
Why are you always trying to pimp me out? Even though we could be on a yacht right now.
Exactly.
Ain't gonna lie.
I'm not saying you got to do all the things and you have to like sign the prenup. I'm just saying.
I mean, we were
get
in
to the
Irvine.
yacht.
Anybody knows Irvine, California? That's a lot of money out there, you know. And the Caucasian men are very attractive. They were attractive.
Why are you selling it to me? You're the one who wouldn't take the bait.
I wouldn't. I'm scared. I can't. That's not me. I can't.
You could just say hi for a little bit.
Yeah, but then you saw who he was taking pictures with after. Is that the same guy? The one that
I said there was 2 of them.
Yeah, I know, but
the really tall one, he was
yeah,
so tall. They would have been so beautiful together.
He was like 6'5".
He was tall.
Yeah.
And then he took pictures with black women's. And he looked very
He was looking
happy
at chocolate all night, so yeah, I knew. Yeah. I could have had us on a yacht. There's a Rolls Royce. There's a Rolls Royce involved. Yeah. I'm sorry to squash your dreams.
I don't like it.
I'll take one for the team next time.
Please do. Because I'm trying. Like, I was talking to strangers for her to then jump in, or for them to be like, oh, why, thank you, stranger. Now can I talk to your friend? And she's real closed off, giving nunnery. And I'm like, I need you to be down.
She's always trying to put me out.
It's for the greater cause.
You know what?
The greater
cause.
Yes. So, we're starting a new thing with icebreakers. And it is, sorry, did you want to say anything else about Tony?
No. So we're going to be in Oxnard to see him next.
Boom. Hope to see you there. But yeah, so our new icebreaker portion of the show.
Name that movie. So we are going to say a famous quote, famous line from a movie, and the other person has to guess it.
Yes. Disclaimer.
However,
she believes
we watched 2 different types of
genres
of movies. Yeah, and
that hurts my feelings that you believe that. But whatever.
Is it not true?
I watch all the movies. All of them. Same as how I watch all the shows and you only watch one kind of show, but whatever.
I do. I've watched Andy Griffith, like all 500 seasons, like every single night before I go to bed.
None of that makes sense.
I watched
There's only so much time in the night for 500 episodes.
I mean, every night, not the whole. You know, I watch different types, but I watch a lot of, I'm just saying, black movies. I don't think you do.
I love the blacks. I said that last night.
Yeah, she said that last night too. I love the blacks. She's racist.
I am black, and I love
But do you watch a lot of black movies?
I don't know. I don't see color. No, but I mean, I watch all the movies.
What about
if we're
like
in
cult
it, I
classics?
watch it depends.
We're in a different age range, yes. Not
but
too much
depends.
now. But
not too much.
Not too much.
But it depends. If it's like rated R and I was a child, my mama said no. Period. I didn't like as an adult be
my
like,
mother
I gotta
didn't let me watch rated R movies
off,
either as a child.
First off, I'm just saying, I didn't then as an adult be like, I've always wanted to watch this.
Were you allowed to watch Garbage Pail Kids?
I didn't know they had a series.
I think it was just a movie.
I didn't know it was a movie. I'm sorry.
So
I just
you
knew
never
it was,
seen it?
I thought they had the cards. And were they an actual doll?
Never mind.
Okay, so let's just focus.
Let's go ahead, because they had like trading cards.
Yes, that's their cards.
Yeah, but
that's all I knew about them. I didn't know that they had propaganda.
It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do.
You want to go with yours first or me first?
I'll go with mine first.
Okay, ready.
Did you cover your eyes?
Yes, I know. Okay.
So the first movie.
Don't say the movie. Just say the line.
I know. Gotta get into character. Okay. I'm gonna say this once. I'm gonna say it simple. And I hope to God, for your sakes, you all listen. There are no abominable snowmen. There are no Sasquatches. There are no big feet. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. How do you not know?
I don't know what that was. I will say that brava, because you were giving Denzel Washington a little bit there. But then when you start talking about abominable stuff, I was like, that ain't Denzel.
Denzel called me, Tyler called me. I'm down.
I have no idea what movie that is.
I told y'all.
And the gag is, mine is super easy.
I promise you hers is not going to be easy.
Is it an all black film?
Actually, no.
Okay, thank you.
It's an all white film. I don't even know if there was a black person in the movie.
So why would you think that I would watch that?
Because it's like a cult classic.
What? I'm sorry, I'm not a part of a cult. I don't participate in that lifestyle.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea what that movie is. What's the answer?
Harry and the Hendersons. Tell me you've seen that movie before.
Like once going to sleep as a child. As a child. I didn't like it then.
You don't like it?
I don't even remember it enough to...
I watched it as a child.
And
I watched it as a teenager, an adult. I turned my kids onto it. I have the VHS tape and the DVD. Still to this day.
That's hilarious. Never would I have thought that. Never would I have remembered. Never would I have let you say, hey, let's watch Harry and the Hendersons. Oh, gosh. Mine's super easy. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. That is so whack.
All right. Sorry. All right. Pop quiz. Sorry, hold on. I actually lost mine.
And I don't have the best memory, so I'm probably not going to know what hers is. Because she be quoting stuff from Legally Blonde. I have no idea.
First off, great.
I've seen Legally Blonde once, and that's because she made me. It was at my old place.
All right, pop quiz. Airport gunman with one hostage. He's using her for cover. He's almost to a plane. You're 100 feet away, Jack. What do you do? I'm going to say this other part, and it's like my favorite part. Jack says, shoot the hostage. All right, pop quiz. Airport gunman with one hostage. He's using her for cover. He's almost to a plane. You're 100 feet away. Jack, shoot the hostage. What movie's that from?
Is it a black guy in there?
I haven't seen the movie recently, but there might be like an extra that was black.
Is it Harrison
No
Ford
one talking.
in the movie?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
No one talking was black, I tell you that much.
I was thinking, what are the people that are running away from the authority and they have to find them? What are they called? What are those people called?
Fugitives?
Yeah.
The Fugitive?
Is it called? Is that The Fugitive?
Not at all. You said Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford's in The Fugitive.
Yeah,
he is.
No, my bad.
He is the fugitive in The Fugitive.
James Bond.
Is that
007.
Is that your final answer?
007. No. No. Wait. No. Wait.
It's not fun, is it, when you don't know? But I could have sworn mine was fun and easy because I always
It was okay
remembered.
that you didn't know, but the fact that you
What you
kind of
mean?
hated on the movie.
I mean, I didn't say specifically what the hatred came from. I just said it didn't do anything for me. But focus on
Shoot the hostage.
Yes, I love that part.
Jack. Wow.
Obviously, it can't be Titanic.
Violent. I love it. Shoot him. What? Can I have a hint?
Yeah, I said all those words to you.
That's not a hint.
And I told you it's not Harrison Ford. There's no black people there. I'll tell you.
I used to cheat in school.
Oh, I can
too.
tell you
Okay. What?
that there were 2 of this.
2 movies?
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's giving too much.
Is he a Scientologist?
Okay, we're taking no more questions at this time. What is your final
Tom
answer?
Cruise, is he in the movie?
What is your final answer?
The movie that Tom Cruise is in.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong. That was Keanu Reeves in Speed. I love that. He says,
What
shoot
did I
the
tell
hostage.
you? What did I tell
And then
you?
later on, he shoots the hostage.
And there was 2 of those movies.
Yes. Great films. Top notch. Go, Sandra Bullock. Get them coins, girl.
I ain't never seen Speed before.
Are you serious?
I've never seen Speed.
Why?
Why should I? Oh.
Hey.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Hold on one
Not
second.
the band is here.
Somebody knocking on the door. Wait a minute.
Speed is awesome, and that's a fan favorite. See, not a cult. Fan favorite.
Just flower delivery. Okay.
So never
I'm
no
going
Speed.
Did you just cheat and look?
At what? We're only doing it one time.
No. I thought we were gonna do a couple. Isn't that what it said? A couple? Okay, never mind.
We can do
I
one
wouldn't have
more.
used that one. No.
No, let's do one more.
You see how she be changing stuff up? No. I don't want to do anymore.
I didn't change anything up. I am willing to do it the way you want it. But anyway, so now let's keep it rolling.
Next topic.
First topic.
The first topic was named that movie.
No, that's just an icebreaker.
Oh my god.
Anyways, please let us know though in the comments. Did you get hers, Harry and the Hendersons, or my Speed?
I guarantee you they got mine.
I love that for them.
And nobody knew Speed. Nobody's
Shoot the
watched
hostage.
Speed.
Everyone watched Speed. Why do you think Keanu and Sandra are multimillionaires?
That's a whole nother conversation.
No.
You want to know why?
Why? What they
It's
do
a
to
whole
you?
nother conversation. I like Keanu.
Okay.
Anyways,
Sandra, you have beef?
it's a whole nother conversation, y'all.
Okay, well, we're going to revisit that one day.
Yeah, let's
Give me 1
revisit
second.
that.
Oh my gosh. Not Sandra.
Not Sandra. No.
I'm so sad.
Grease. I should have gave you one from Grease.
Love Grease.
But whose was
Not
better?
Grease, too.
Whose was better?
Oh, I didn't think it was a competition.
Speed. It was. It is for me. I'm competitive. Whose was better? Harry and the Hendersons or Speed?
Okay.
And they had 2. I had no idea. However, last week we talked about emotionally unavailable
Men, just keep on going, sugar face.
No. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. We talked about emotionally unavailable men. Cam Newton, Jason Wilson interview.
Jason Wilson being, for me to say, he's a best-selling author and an emotional stability training expert. Also a martial arts teacher or coach, sorry. And then he's been serving clients since 2015 and has extensive experience with relationships.
So, what was in the Cam Newton Jason Wilson interview? They talked
Stupid Cam Newton.
They talked about manhood, they talked about faith and overcoming temptation. So, also divorce and marriage. What is expected of men spiritually, relationship-wise, roles, discipline, and accountability of men. They also dealt with or examined the pressures men have, their expectations, and tensions between being a provider and emotionally present. So,
a lot to unpack.
Yeah. So this conversation between the two sparked a lot of drama on social media, and I had a lot of people talking about it, and I hate to say it because it's really sad. I feel that a lot of our black men are lost in the sauce. So for you, Christina, what stood out most to you from the conversation they had?
I feel that I took different, 2 points from it. Mm-hmm. One, it made me question at what point do you not, even engage in these kind of conversations with, I want to use nice words tonight.
I mean, you don't have to, but
at what point do you not even engage in these conversations with people who there's a block? There's no openness or flexibility. They're not going to listen to hear. They're going to listen to say something stupid in response. And I feel like with that being said, I saw a TikTok. I'm sorry, sis, that I didn't remember your name, but I'll try and tag you later. But it's a picture of her face, and she said her feelings after the Cam Newton and Jason Wilson interview and her thing, and she played that song. Excuse my vocals. I'm gonna do whatever the heck I want.
It sounds amazing. Sounds amazing.
But pretty much like I'm still gonna do whatever I want to do. So you're having this conversation with him, and at the end of the day, I guess the reality is, for those men who do want to be better men, I hope that they watched it and they were able to take what Jason was saying.
Right.
But Cam is not open for change.
Okay. So I liked how they didn't shy away from faith and accountability in manhood. It's not just about success, but about your character. And that's what Jason really tried to instill in Cam. You can be a successful clown. Why is that something that you take pride in? And like you said, I just don't think that it's getting through to him. I think it's important to have these conversations. I know they're frustrating, but just because it didn't reach Cam, it may have reached some individual, some man that was watching, and maybe he had to look at himself and say, you know what, Jason is right. I don't want to be a clown, a successful clown like him. And that's what he is. I mean, to me, it's watching him speak is like listening to Shannon Sharp. And we all see where that got him.
He caught a stray with his special behind.
How many people tried to warn Shannon Sharp? Monique,
Cat Williams.
I love you, Cat. Then there was another rapper. I can't remember his name. But yeah,
I just want to say David Banner, but apparently might not have been him.
No,
okay.
It wasn't. It was a younger guy too.
Really?
Yeah, a younger rapper. I'll tag him in it, but I can't remember his name.
21 Savage.
But no, definitely not. She just gonna throw out every rapper
that I saw on there. He talked to him.
No, it was, oh my goodness, I cannot remember his name because he did an interview with Drake too. This rapper, I can't remember his name, but they all tried to warn him. He didn't want to listen, and now look at him.
But technically, he's still going though, right?
Shannon Sharp. Well, he lost.
He lost good stuff, but I mean, like
he's still going as far as
his
living.
Podcast, his podcast though, he's still.
I don't know because I don't watch
it
no more.
The one with Ocho too.
Is he still doing that one?
I don't know. We did no research on this. Sorry.
No, because I stopped watching him. I just couldn't take it anymore. It's just I'm not going to support stupidity. I just can't do it.
And nastiness because it makes no sense. It's not appropriate. Circling back real quick to Tony Rock, who mentioned himself he didn't like that sort of age different stuff with men and women, and then I don't know, are we allowed to say the joke? But anyways, I liked how he mentioned being a grown up man and walking into the club and being like, ain't nothing but kids in here.
Exactly.
I loved that.
But apparently Shannon Sharp loves walking in the club with nothing but kids.
I don't like that. He should work on that.
Because he's 863.5 years old messing with 20-year-olds.
Who I think started at 19. Whew. I think also, though, that's another side topic of like, but where are the parents? Because somebody's daddy should have pulled up on them.
a black rich man and a young white girl. The parents are right there rooting her on. Because if Shannon
another Kris Jenner pimping situation. There goes the Kardashian money we were going to get.
And there goes the Kardashian stray. She talked about me throwing strays. Yeah. I mean, if Shannon Sharp was just another Negro on the street, her parents would have threw a fit. And she brought this black man home. but he's an athlete, multimillionaire, got something going for him. Oh yeah, go on, little Susie, get your money. And she did just that. And then she posted, from now on, call me boss.
Did she really?
Yeah, and I'm happy for her.
Oh my gosh.
When I say I'm so happy for her, I am happy for her.
We're going to revisit that because being his kid is like, I'm not calling you my father anymore, though.
Because, I mean, let's not even talk about the fact that he said if his daughter gets married, he didn't hardly want to give her none for the wedding.
Yeah.
But you didn't give little Susie $50 million. But I digress. This is about Cam.
Yes, Cam.
So, another question I would have to raise is, how does what they said about marriage, divorce, and fear relate to the relationships we talk about here?
Do you remember some of the...
So, we talked about commitment, being emotionally safe with men, because that all comes to circle when we talk about emotionally unavailable men. So emotional safety, availability, commitment that men give to us.
I remember one part that I liked. He was saying, Jason said to Cam, not to be vulnerable, because vulnerability could open you up to actually getting hurt and stuff. He was using it in a very specific, like, danger example. I like that. But he was saying to being willing to be transparent. So being willing to still share all that stuff, but not being vulnerable to where, like, you're just a puddle, and you can't then protect her or anything like that. But do share the information and share your past and stuff like that kind of thing. But so I liked that. I would have liked if he kind of still broke it down for how that works for women. Like, are you saying that for us as well? Also to just be transparent, or do you want us to be vulnerable, be willing to believe that he's going to take this shot for us if the gunman comes in, or what's happening? So anyways, but I did like that he was just, because I feel like the word vulnerable can be very abrasive to certain men, you know what I mean? So him saying transparent opposed to that, I felt like that was a good way of easing them into being willing to share their life appropriately.
Right. So 'cause that ties into, like, my next thought about men feeling pressure to act tough and avoid vulnerability even when they want a deeper connection with somebody. For some reason, they feel like that ties into the emotional unavailable theme, especially depending on how they were raised, things they've been through childhood trauma. And a lot of times men are taught that's not gangster. That's not gangster to be vulnerable to your woman. It's not gangster to be there for her, care about her. Sorry. Drama in this house, y'all. I'm sorry, I got thrown off because of something up in here.
But no, that's not masculine or gangster.
Exactly. Yeah. And they pretend that they're not lonely. I'm okay with being alone. I got 50 hoes. I'm okay with being alone. But in reality, you're lonely, especially when you get to a certain age. And I think Jason touched on that. When you get to a certain age, like when are you going to actually grow up and settle down and say, it's okay to be married. It's okay to love my wife. It's okay to be vulnerable.
Yeah. And even Jason mentioned the regret of, like, he got his wife pregnant. She wasn't his wife at the time. And it took him 4 years to then get married to her. But then now they've been together for 27 years. So I feel like the bad thing is that so many of them believe that she's a good girl, that she's a great chick or whatever, but then still want to play in your face for a while and feel like they need to be outside a little bit longer. He was saying the excuse of, like, oh, I need to have some money, and I know we'll talk about that later, but, like, he mentioned himself, like, I built with my wife. And I think because I don't know if sometimes people are just looking for excuses, or they do genuinely believe, like, no, I want to have some money, I want to have a house, or I want to have this before I try and get into this relationship. But I feel like they don't genuinely put hard facts or real numbers on things.
Right.
It's like, okay, is the goal to have 50,000 in the bank, 2,500 in savings? Like, what do you actually trying to have before you feel like you can make her yours? Because if you're not actually, living in a cardboard box and she's there with you, I feel like she's actually okay with things. But
so basically, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay to work towards your goals together.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to be 100% and have everything together and perfect before you settle down. Because your idea of perfect, you may not get there until you're 70 or 80 years old. We don't want that.
/ there is no perfect in this world that all us imperfect people are living in.
There is no perfect. So it's okay, in my opinion, it's okay to go through things together, build together. You don't have to have everything 100 before you actually, commit to someone, be vulnerable with somebody. So, I don't know. I just feel like, with Cam, he shows us that maturity has no age limit. You can be wealthy, successful, grown in years, and still be immature emotionally.
You can be a whole father to multiple children and
with
still
multiple
be a
women.
child.
Yeah.
Because, back to that interview, just him wanting to say random things, about religion or Jesus, and it's like, sir.
To say Jesus wasn't married, so why should I be?
Well, Jesus doesn't have any kids. He didn't have sleeping with people.
He wasn't sleeping with anybody. He didn't have kids. And he had a different ministry than you, boo. You cannot compare yourself to Jesus.
He had an actual ministry.
Yeah, Jesus had an actual ministry. He didn't come here to get married and have kids and start a family. That wasn't the point of his life. So, Kim, I need you to really open up the Bible and read it. If you want to throw that stuff out, open it up and read it to know exactly why Jesus was not married. And you are not Jesus. Do not compare yourself to his life.
Please don't. Oh my gosh.
I just feel like him having multiple children with multiple women, he's not marrying them. I mean, look at the one he's with now. She's pregnant and he's unsure if she's the one.
He's been unsure.
Whoa.
That's the gag, though. He was unsure before she got pregnant again.
Yeah, this is your second child with her, but you're unsure that she's the one. That tells me he doesn't really truly commit to anything except to football.
Right.
To his success. And he thinks financial success, he's made it in life. That's all he needs. But you're bringing home multiple children with multiple women.
Yeah, I don't like that. I will say, question for listeners and viewers real quick. Is it better to have multiple kids with the same bad person? Or is it better to have variety and see if you can find the right person?
This just kind of contradicts everything we've been
It doesn't contradict. It's just a question for readers, listeners, and viewers.
So you're asking them...
Just like, what are your thoughts? We'll revisit it.
So
like,
are
we're going
you
to talk about it next week.
or not? Okay.
We're going to talk about it next week.
We'll talk about it next week.
And no, not married. I mean, like, if you're married, obviously you're supposed to only have that person's kids. Please don't. Please don't still be trying to diversify your household portfolio. Well, you got a husband or a wife at home.
I can't.
But we will talk about that next week.
So, I mean, but I wonder, could this be something he's learned growing up? Like, they say sometimes you repeat what you've witnessed. I don't know his background as far as, yeah.
Jason said he had a good dad. But you can
had
be
a good dad, Cam?
Yeah. But you can have a good dad and your daddy can still be a hoe. So, hey.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. So
yeah, I don't know for sure his backstory. I know that he is leaning on the crutch of, I don't want to get a divorce. Okay, then don't be a hoe while you're married.
So he doesn't want to get so that's his reason for not wanting to get married.
Right.
I don't want to get a divorce. So I'd rather sow my royal oats around the world. Wouldn't it be better? That's a Coming to America line right there. Yeah, that to me that doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense to him either. I think he's full of it. He just makes excuses. So, I mean, it makes me ask, why do men seek out women that they don't plan on being with? Do you want to just have multiple children with multiple women?
Yes. That's his hashtag goals. He's
or
with that.
Or is it a fear of intimacy? ego, or you just want the benefits of many women without the responsibility?
Well, I don't know if you can say many women without the responsibility, because he's with the one, or she's in his house making babies with him. But, like, he's not, we're not under the guise, the belief that he's still revisiting the bedroom of his other baby mamas. But does he cheat on old girl? Yes.
Absolutely.
But he probably isn't like, but yeah, so there's no responsibility with them.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry, but I'm saying,
like
but he's not having
Cannon.
kids with them.
Like Nick Cannon has 700 kids, right? How can you be with them all at the same time? Like, they celebrate holidays, so Christmas time comes. I know for a fact Mariah is not around them other chicks. I know for a fact she said it herself. Okay, Mariah is not participating in it. So how can you truly be there for all of your children?
And she be in a whole nother states and maybe even countries.
Don't she go to Colorado? Don't she go to Colorado or
kind
Aspen?
Yeah.
Yeah, every Christmas.
I don't think anybody else is in Aspen.
Probably not. I love me some Mimi. However, you cannot possibly be there for all of your children. You can't.
Okay, well, we weren't talking about the children. So if we're going to talk about the children, then
no,
that's
responsibility. We talked about the responsibility.
Oh, that's the responsibility you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant about the responsibility of just the relationship with a woman.
No.
Oh, you're talking about being a father.
Being responsible to all of the children that you're creating with multiple women.
Yeah, they're not doing that. They're not able to do that. And it wouldn't be so
like
bad.
if I have a school play and then my half brother has a school play in another state, and then my sister has you can't be there for all of us. So you have to choose one child. How do you choose that child? Your favorite?
You're not supposed to have one.
You're not supposed to have a favorite.
And how much more painful is it if you know your daddy has a favorite and it's not even in your household? Like, I think it already sucks like it was in your household. But sorry, because that can go too deep. So anyways,
right.
no favorites, you guys. Be nice to the kids, please. Please be nice to the kids. But no, you can't be there for everybody properly. Yeah. And I mean, however, at what point do we also say the last 13 of Nick's baby mamas knew at the front door they were signed up for? Oh, not you taking it back. You knew he was.
Did you say they didn't know?
I said knew what they were signing up for.
Oh, I thought you said they didn't know.
That's what I was like, what are you taking it back for? No.
I'm like,
at what point do we also have to say, okay, but you also knew you were going to be bringing your child into a broken home.
Right.
Delivering your child into a broken home. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yes, we can blame the bad guys, but at what point do ladies also have to use those rights that we have and be like, yeah, no, I'm straight. Like, either you strap up or I have ways I can take a pill and not even be able to get pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, there's, to me, and especially, just because you are now the live-in girlfriend, you still not a wife. You're not even a fiance.
No.
So why do you think it's time to now be a baby mama? Like, just because you live with him. The title did not change.
Well, because
live-in baby mama.
He has money. Because she's the same girl, if I'm not mistaken, who was making fun of baby mamas. Right. And now she is a baby mama. And then she did another stand-up show like, oh, if y'all was with a baller and had money, y'all would have did the same thing. So it was cute and funny now that you're in that situation. But you was dogging women out before. So basically you're saying you could be a baby mama as long as he's rich. Which,
I mean, no. But at the same time... let social media tell you, yes, do it. And the next you know, people randomly know your name and you're getting brand deals and da-da-da. And it's just like, wow, no, this isn't okay. I don't like that.
Not that Cam wants me anyway, but I pass on that.
First off, how dare he? Do his eyes work? Stupid boy. It's your problem.
I mean, I just pass. I wouldn't want to be baby mama number 12. I don't care how much money he has. I'm good on it.
If we're gonna read back to last week's step, I would let him talk to me over Stefan and.
I mean, he's attractive, but
what is old boy's name?
Stefan Diggs.
No, what's the other one? What's the husband's name? Cardi's.
Oh, Offset?
Offset.
I don't know his government.
No, that's all that we need to know.
Okay, yeah, Offset.
I mean, I would let Cam talk to me before those two. And Cam, don't be in my comments now saying, I wouldn't talk to you no way. Shut up. Anyways. Ho.
Not ho. Whoa, we still say ho?
Yes.
Have
you seen what he
You usually say whore.
Yes, but he doesn't deserve that.
Oh.
That's a classy word. For a certain kind of person. So yeah, no, I would let him talk to me because aesthetically, yeah, he looks better than those two, but I'm not trying to sign up to be a part of your harem.
Yeah.
Or have to that's just not even nice either to do to your kids.
No, it's
to
not.
have all them kids.
No, I think it's
or siblings that you don't see often.
Okay, so that brings me to 3 questions that I want to ask the audience.
Okay.
And maybe you guys can give us some feedback and let us know what you think. So the first question is emotional unavailability more about fear or selfishness? The second question, have you ever dealt with a man who wanted access to you but never intended to be good to you? And third, do you think Cam is being honest about his limitations or is he just making excuses?
What do you say his limitations were?
They watched it. They know.
Okay.
So, because that's going to be a whole nother 30 minutes. Okay? So, anyways, well, thank you guys. And just remember, at the end of the day, a cocktail can't fix immaturity, but maturity has no age, no paycheck, no spotlight. It's about how you show up for people who truly love you.
Very true.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you again next week.
Bye.
Have a good night.